Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today we are diving into a topic that's becoming increasingly relevant in the world of app development. Zoho Creator's low code platform versus traditional app development. We have got an expert on the subject with us today, Yuvraj, who has extensive experience working on both sides of the development world. Yuvraj, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Nivetha. I'm excited to talk about this topic, especially since there has been a big shift towards low code platforms like Zoho Creator in recent years.
Absolutely. So let's start with the basics. For listeners who might not be familiar, could you explain what we mean by traditional app development and how that differs from a platform like Zoho Creator?
Sure. Thanks for asking this, Nivetha. Traditional app development refers to the standard process of building software from scratch using program languages like Java, Python, and C Sharp. It's a comprehensive approach where you need to write thousands of lines of code and you need to maintain database separately and you need to design and set up servers, handle security, and often go through long testing cycles. Every aspect is built and controlled by developers, which can be time consuming and costly. Zoho Creator, on the other hand, is a low code platform, meaning it provides a way to build application with minimum coding instead of starting from the scratch. You use pre-built components, dragging and dropping features like forms, workflows, reports, and more. You can still write custom codes if you need it, but the idea is drastically simplify and speed up the development process. The goal is to empower more people, including non-developers, to build the app easily.
That's an interesting shift. With that said, how much faster is to build apps with Zoho Creator compared to traditional development?
Yeah, sure. The difference can be staggering. In traditional development, even a simple app might take weeks or months or even years depending on its complexity. Like you need to do front end, back end, database by hand. And that doesn't even account for testing, debugging, and deployment, which can add significant time as an extra. With Zoho Creator, you can build that same app in just a few hours or a days. The platform gives you the framework where most of the heavy lifting like database management, form building, and even user authentications is already taken care of it. It's like having a head start. Plus, Zoho Creator allow for a rapid prototyping and iterations, so you can change anytime and you can easily deploy it and you can easily use the app as soon as possible, like faster. Yeah.
Oh, that's great, Yuvraj. So that's a huge time saver. Could you share any specific examples or success stories where using a Zoho Creator made a noticeable difference?
Yes, Nivetha. One of my favorite example is a client in the healthcare industry. They needed an internal system to manage patient records, appointments, and doctor scheduling. Initially, they considered traditional development, which would have cost them over 6 months of development time and very high budget for a custom solution. Instead, we suggested Zoho Creator, which helped them easily to create an application based on their requirement where they can have all the concept which they required for their healthcare industries like managing patient record, appointments, doctor scheduling, and so on, with data security and database management and whatever the things like infrastructures, whatever they asked for it, we easily deployed using the Zoho Creator.
Oh, that's incredible. It really highlights the potential for business to cut down on development cost and timelines. So, speaking of which, let's talk about the financial aspect. How does the cost of a Zoho Creator compare to traditional app development?
Yes, Nivetha. Cost is the huge difference while comparatively traditional app development and Zoho Creator. So in traditional app development, it was very expensive. It has like you need to spend for the developers, infrastructures, ongoing maintenance, and all bug fixing and update features and whatever the things it will come on the future, all will be considered as the cost for the development and maintenance and all. For a custom built app, you often looking for tens of thousands. It's not hundreds of thousands of dollars, especially for complex systems. Zoho Creator operate on a subscription model. So business are paying a predictable monthly or annual fee. It is a fraction of cost of traditional development. You are not paying of hosting security or infrastructure separately. It's all included in the subscription. For many small to medium sized businesses, this makes a huge difference. Like Zoho created a much more accessible options for their app development.
Yes, Yuvraj, that definitely makes it attractive. But when we talk about traditional development, there's a lot of emphasis on the customizability of apps. So, how does Zoho Creator stack up in that regard?
Okay, Nivetha. That's a common concern. And while traditional development does offers ultimate control and customizability, but in Zoho Creator comes very close to matching that flexibility. You can build almost any business app you need on the platform. It support custom workflows, integrations with third-party apps via API, and you can write script using Deluge. Deluge is the inbuilt scripting language. I have seen clients build everything from inventory management systems to HR portals and CRM extensions with Zoho Creator. In some cases, if a business need a high specialized or intricate apps, traditional development might still be necessary. But for 90% of business use cases, Zoho Creator can handle it.
Oh, okay. So, that's interesting. You mentioned Deluge. So, can you explain how that fits into the development process?
Sure, Deluge is the major role playing in the Zoho Creator. Deluge is nothing but a scripting language that Zoho Creator uses to add logics to your applications. It's powerful but also designed to be easy to learn. So you don't need to be a hardcore programmer to use it. With Deluge, you can automate workflows, build approval processes, and create conditional logic for the forms and the reports. For example, I worked with a company that need an approval workflow for their expense management system. Employees could submit expenses reports, but the company wanted multi-level approval processes based on the amount. With the Deluge, we scripted the logic to route approvals to the right manager automatically, and it worked seamlessly. This saved them hours of manual works every month.
That's impressive. So, what about integrations? How does Zoho Creator handle connecting with other tools and systems?
Yes, this is a great question. Integration is another strong suit of Zoho Creator. It's offer native integration with Zoho suite apps like Zoho CRM, Books, Disk, and so on. But it doesn't stop there. You can easily integrate Zoho Creator with other third-party apps also, like Google's Workspace, QuickBooks, Salesforce, SMS softwares, WhatsApp integrations, and so on. For example, I have helped businesses connected with Zoho Creator app to their payment gateways like Stripe, PayPal, Razorpay. With a few API calls, we had system processing payment automatically. The flexibility with integration means that business are not limited by the platform. They can extend it and fit their unique needs, and whatever the integration they require, they can easily do it with Zoho Creator, where Zoho Creator has that much flexibility.
Oh, that's really versatile. So, and now something that's always on business minds is security. So, especially with so much sensitive data being handled. So, how secure is Zoho Creator?
Yes, in case of security, we know that Zoho is made for security. It has controlled and it's covered all the global compliances of security like GDPR, HIPAA, which was essential for the industries like healthcare and finance. Data is encrypted both at rest and in transit, meaning sensitive information is protected. The platform also offers a role-based access control, so you can define who need to see which data, which part of the apps, and it easily control the role-based access and permission-based access and all. Another great features in Zoho Creator is audit log, which track every changes made in the app. It automatically logged into the system, where whenever you want to see it, you can able to see it, which makes easy to the user to see who was changed at what time and what was changed and all. This makes easier control also.
Wow, that's a great peace of mind. So, now another topic I want to touch on this collaboration is when teams are working on in an app, how does Zoho Creator and traditional development compare in terms of enabling collaboration?
Yeah, collaboration is a lot easier with Zoho Creator. In traditional development, different teams like designers, developers, and business analysts works in silos. The process is usually linear. The designers create the mockups, the developer code it, and the tester comes at the end. This can lead to delays and miscommunication. In Zoho Creator perspective, on the other hand, allow for real-time collaboration. Business users can work alongside with developers and designers to building the app. The platform is intuitive enough that even non-technical users can participate by adding fields, building reports, and modifying workflows. This agility reduces bottlenecks and make their entire process more transparent and collaborative. Yeah.
Oh, that really sounds like a big advantage. So, for business that want to involve the teams more in app development, Zoho Creator is a good fit.
Exactly. It democratizes app development, allowing business to build and iterate quickly without needing to rely on a full-time development team. This is especially useful for SMBs or the department within large enterprises that need custom apps but don't have the budget or time for traditional app development cycles.
That's a good segue into another question. What kind of business benefits the most from using Zoho Creator?
In case of business benefit, I have seen Zoho Creator work wonders across various industries like healthcare, education, retail, logistics, and finance, or just a few examples. Any business that need to automate processes, collect and manage data, or streamline workflows that can benefit with Zoho Creator. For instance, in education, I worked with a school that used Zoho Creator to automate their student admission processes before they were buried in paperwork and manual data entries. So we built a custom app in Zoho Creator that streamlined applications, automated notifications, and generated reports. It cut down their processing time by 50%. Similarly, in logistics, like a client used it in track shipments and manage warehouse inventories in real time. Syncing the data across multiple locations, like the flexibility of Zoho Creator and speed of Zoho Creator, make it adaptable to a wide range of business need, and it makes simple to use any industries that want custom solutions which make which in a minimum amount of time. Yeah.
Oh, so those are really a great example for using a Zoho Creator. So, just to wrap things up, when should a business opt for a Zoho Creator instead of a traditional development?
Yeah, in general, if you are looking for a speed, cost effectiveness, and ability to involve more team members in the app building processes, Zoho Creator is way to go. It's ideal for businesses that need to build internal tools, custom workflows, or industry specific apps without spending months or years like that, or breaking the bank on development. However, if you are building a highly specialized app that needs very specific technology stacks or require deep custom logic, traditional development might still be better choice than Zoho Creator. But for 80 to 90% of the business apps, Zoho Creator is more than capable of delivering what you need and what is your requirement which needed for as a custom solutions. Yeah.
Thanks for that insightful wrap up, Yuvraj. So it's clear that Zoho Creator is a powerful tool, especially for businesses that need to scale their app development quickly and affordably. So I'm sure our listeners got a lot of valuable takeaways from today's conversation.
Thanks, Nivetha. It was a great talking about this, and I encourage anyone interested in app development to try Zoho Creator. You will surprise at how easy it is to get started and how much you can accomplish.
Thank you, Yuvaraj, for this beautiful conversation. So, it will be helpful for all our listeners and to the newcomers who want to know about the Zoho Creator. So, awesome. And those for who's tuning in, thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for more conversations on tech, business solutions, and innovation. Until next time, this is Nivetha.